Hi, so today we are going to go over B flat major scale 3 octaves, and we're going to go through the violin fingerings. Um, you will find this in Habits of a Successful String Musician, exercise 107. And the first thing that you want to do is make sure your instrument is tuned, and I just did that. So now what we're going to do is I'll be referencing my tuner. So if you see me reaching to the side, that's for that. And then also, whenever you see me looking to the side, I'm looking at the actual exercise here. Okay. So we're going to get that B flat in tune. Again, we're at exercise 107, 3 octaves, playing a low tune on the G string. All right. So we'll check our posture and position. All right. So we're going to go through these notes and we're going to go through them slowly, and we're going to make sure that we're prepped and ready for the next note. So notice how I'm going to play 2 fingers for B flat, but my C is like right over, the third finger is right over the place where it needs to be pressed, as well as the pinky. Okay, so here's B flat, then C, fourth finger D or open D, low 1 for E flat, 2 for F, 3 for G, A, fourth finger A or open A, B flat, 2 for C. All right, we're shifting to third position. Low 2, E flat. That was our half step. Now here's our whole step. Pinky. I'm adjusting for intonation as well. Now we're on the last note of measure 2. Just checking for intonation, and now 2 for B flat. Okay. All right. Now we're at measure 3 of the 3 octave. So we just played 2 for B flat. I'll play that again. Now we're going to shift a whole step from where that B flat was, play your C. And I'm going to check that for intonation right now. Okay. I want to keep it moving. Remember, violin is not my primary instrument, so this is definitely for teaching purposes. 2 for D. You should be on the tip of that finger. We are going to shift. 2 for F. 3 for G. 4 for A. And then half step for that B flat. Both should be closer to the bridge. And also, let's make sure you use a faster bow speed. Now we're going to play that B flat again. So I'm in measure 4 of 3 octaves. Move the pinky back to play the A. Then G. 2 for F. You want to make sure the spacing is correct. You heard I had to adjust there. Whole step to E flat. Now you're going to shift back a half step. 3 for D. 2 for C. 1 for B flat. Shift back. 3 for A. 2 for G. 1 F. Natural. So a low 1. Now, this is a low 4. Okay, so this means that your pinky is a half step away from the third finger. Third finger D, 2 for C, 1 for B flat, and that's a low 1. Then A. Let me check that intonation right quick. This is why it's so important to use a tuner, because I went out of tone. So I'm gonna go back to that F natural. to that low four. Third finger D. Then 2 for C. And then low 1 for B flat. Okay, now we're going to keep going from here. G, F natural, E flat, D, C, and then B flat. Okay, so during my teaching, sometimes even, as you know, violin is not my primary instrument. Even when I make mistakes, I actually like showing that. Not that I want to model that you do a mistake. That's not what I want. But I think it's important for you to know that we all make mistakes, but the important thing is how do you fix the mistakes? So when you should have noticed that I heard that my B flat sounded like it was not in tune. So then I checked it against a reference, and we want a reliable reference, which is a tuner. So then I checked it and I said, oh, goodness, it's out of tune. So then I went back and fixed those things and then kept going. So I'm not going to redo this video. I'm going to keep that in there to make sure that you understand, as we practice, and a part of practice time, you will make mistakes. But the important thing is to be able to identify the mistakes and then fix them. So I hope that was helpful explaining the fingerings of B flat major 3 octaves. And I look forward to hearing your recordings. Thank you.